creepy boss time. When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, Link. And then it shows a flashback of when we hit him with a rock. Hey guys, it's Adam EK Swimming Bird, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Last episode, we worked our way through the Goron mines, beating the mini-boss Dongoro, and claiming our hero's bow, which we can now use to take out these Beamos. They've all activated, thanks to that one over there blocking the exit. But before we leave, there's a few little spots here that we want to go to. One is essential, and this one is pretty nice to have as well. If his buddy doesn't shoot me, I'm just going to use his friend's dead husk to block that laser shot. There we go. I don't know if Beamos are alive. I think there's some type of technology. Maybe we'll learn more in the new Zelda. But we did get the compass, though. That's more important. All right, and that'll help us find chests. There is one chest that is particularly devious, and we'll see that a little later. But for now, this is the essential area that we need to go into. Jeez, hey, don't make me shoot your eye, too. I'm an expert at eye shooting. I've been playing Zelda since I was a wee little tot. All right, so over here, we're gonna meet the last of the 3 Goron elders that are hanging out at these altars and get the last piece of the key. This is Liggs, and he's very spiritual. He's meditating here. Now, what's interesting is that stone there that kind of looks like the others, it's not following the color scheme of the spiritual stones. It's purple, and it's not blue, so a little different. And we also have some cool Dodongo skins on the wall there, which is nice. The Dodongo are used for another thing that we'll get a little later. Ah, you're here at last. I heard they might pay a visit, young human. I'm far-sighted in all things. Here you go, the last key shard. Combine all 3 shards. Here we go, collect them all. We got all 3. Hurry to the boss. If you use that key, you can open the door where Darbus, the tribal patriarch, is being held. Who knows how powerful Darbus is in his new grotesque form? But I suppose I should trust your power, considering you came this far. Hurry now to the patriarch's room. They're very reverent. They always call him the patriarch. I'm gonna make him stand up again. The hero's weapon, you claimed. That weapon is said to have defeated the most powerful evils this world has ever known. It might even work to calm Darbus. You're probably not used to it, so before going any further, you should work with it a little. I saw you last episode. You could barely shoot a rope. I feel bad. You know, I've just sat down. Jeez, leave me alone, boy. All right, so let's grab this and be on our way. A little bit of treasure here. Thank you very much. But yeah, the Dodongo skins, kind of cool. You can see a little bit of the culture here where they have to deal with Dodongos and their fire-breathing ways. But I think the Goron are pretty used to fire. When you're a Goron in Majora's Mask, you can just walk on lava, so they're pretty much immune to it. All right, the one Beamos over here that we have to fight is this one for the most part, other than the one that was guarding the Elder there. This is our ticket out. They all deactivate when you leave, though, so you got to go get this one and make him wake up to get the others. All right. Now we can kind of go back to some of the areas that we were already in, and with the bow, that's the way. We're going to be able to find some new stuff. This room is just filled with torch slugs and other baddies that we can use for practice, and also there's a little hint there that a Dodongo might be waiting. They might dislike smoke, but that's not too important right now. We just have to, use our bow and arrow or our sword to take them out. We don't have bombs yet. I'm just gonna not waste my arrows on these keys. We can break that down just by butting into it, using the technique that we used on Goron in our sumo match. But yeah, it kind of helps a little bit to stay over here and just take out a lot of these guys before you even bother to go over there, because then you don't have to worry about a bunch of slugs falling on you. Here we go. The gyro definitely helped. I know a lot of people don't like motion controls in Zelda games because, Skyward Sword, people were mixed on that. I enjoyed the sword fighting in that. But yeah, having a little bit of just a gyro aim to help you get that slight adjustment. It's like in Splatoon, that's another game that uses the gyro to help you aim. And I think that, along with the control stick, kind of like a combination is a nice way to use motion controls, I think. But I know having them as the only way is not popular, so that's something that people learned from Star Fox Zero. I know a lot of people didn't like that game. You have to use motion controls, and I can understand, not having the option to turn them off can be a little frustrating, but they do help in a lot of situations and a lot of games. I think we cleared the way. Just making sure all we have to do is deal with sneaky little Dodongo on the ceiling, though. He thinks he's so smart, like I didn't see him there. We're running out of arrows, so I'm not gonna... I was gonna try to shoot his tail. I'll just let him fall down and try to take me out. Oh no, he's not actually gonna fall. He's gonna wait up there for me to walk over and try to fight him with my sword, but I'm not gonna play that game. I will use some arrows on you, buddy. Here we go. Oh wait, uh-oh, we are out now. I really hope I can find some more here somewhere, because otherwise we're gonna be in trouble. Oh no, I do need an arrow. Okay, let me grab some real quick. Okay, apologies about that. The only barrels that seem to drop arrows are back there, so they really make you kind of conserve your ammo, but I wanted to get rid of this guy. We'll take him on the way we're supposed to here, or just ignore him. Gotta be careful. He's gonna try to breathe fire on me. We should be able to get a clear shot. This is so strange. See if I can just kind of hit that crystal in the corner. Nope, we gotta get a little closer. This way, all right, and there it is. Whoa, everything's flipped upside down. We don't even need to fight him. I'll spare one Dodongo. The Goron have taken down enough of their kind. All right. Yeah, when the camera flips around being upside down, it's cool, but it's also super disorienting. Okay, we are in another huge mining room with those giant lifts, and we'll take advantage of those. But first, a little goodie here. Our wallet's got to be getting close to maxed, even with the new limit of 500. Yeah, we're not too far away. There's some arrows. Yeah, they tend to give you arrows pretty frequently when you need them. Like most Zelda games, they'll give you the thing you need in the room if you happen to run out. But at the same time, it can be a little rough when you've taken all of the arrows and then you run out after that. There we go. Only 2 shots this time. And we'll head over this weird little bridge thing and get a lift on these magnets. All right. Yeah, not too much longer though. We just gotta swing our way around, and we're heading back to an old familiar room now that we can take down the Bulblin there. I'm not even gonna mess with these guys. We'll just move on and head back into the giant open canyon. We can see there's little toad police here now. These are the water versions, and they'll just kind of spit stuff at us that we can reflect back at them, or we could just use the bow and arrow if we want to take them out. Easy peasy. These guys, they remind me of Seaman, that game on the Dreamcast. They're kind of creepy, and the thing we do need to do here, though, is open this up so we can just kind of jump through. We can bypass that entire puzzle, which is nice, and not have to deal with any of that wall walking or anything. And now we've got the means to take the Beamos down as well. If I can hit him right in the eye. There we go. Didn't need to do that, but they shot at me before and they burned my foot, so taking them out. All right. And this is the room that I was just talking about. We've got our bow so we can fight back against these Bulblin archers and hopefully get a few more arrows before we do it, because I'm running low. Any more? There we go. All right. Let's take them out. Some of them are right up in our face. But we got a lot of cover here. We don't have to worry too much. There's one hiding up there. Before they mount their fire arrow attack, I might as well, get some sneaky shots on a few. Here we go. Uh-oh. They're not too happy. Took out their buddies. You can pick them off pretty far away. The bow has really good range in this game. It doesn't seem to have too much fall off for the arrow shots, and then you'll see when we head back to Kakariko, you can make some crazy long-distance shots. All right, we should be pretty good. Don't have to worry about those explosive barrels getting, exploding up in our face. And we just got to take this little guy down here. There we are. And pull him back. There's a special door that only opens when a Beamos is fully pulled down into that spot. There we are. But yeah, I made the room a little less exciting because I took all the archers out, but they would shoot flaming arrows at you. The one would signal them and say, hey, he's back. Hit him, hit him, hit him. But, we do have to worry about these guys, though. I'm going to back it up because, yeah, they're trying to take me out, but I can play that game as well. Hit their explosive barrel. They're not red, surprisingly. Most games you see, like, a red barrel of some weird fiery chemical or gasoline or something, but who knows what's in them, and Goron probably use it to blast open a bunch of these walls to find the good stuff, those delicious, sweet, sweet gemstones. Okay, this is pretty much it, guys. We're almost to the boss. There is a chest down below that I'm going to grab, but there's also one over in the corner, and this is the one that I mentioned earlier that's particularly devious. You can't get it until, I'll give you guys a look at it. It's like way up on that platform there. you can't get it until you've got a weapon or an item from the other dungeon that will be coming up pretty soon here. And unfortunately, all that's in there is rupees. And at least unless they changed it in the remake, but it should just be a purple rupee, so it's not really worth getting. We could grab this though while we're at it. This is a nice Miiverse stamp here that they changed around in this version. But yeah, the chest in the corner, you need a special item to even get over there, but it's not really worth it. So you'd have to come back and go through this whole dungeon again just to get it. But they make the worst part though is that they make it look like you can get it because there is a walkway over there, and if we magnetize here, you can see there's that walkway right there, and it looks like you could like jump off of this magnet and just kind of get onto it, but you can't really. I remember trying for quite a while to get myself over there and do that. Oop, hit this one almost. It's right there. There we go. They make it easy for you. I was trying to hit it on the way over like a cool guy, but we got it anyways. So yeah, that area you can't really get to, but they make it seem like you can. Ooh, that was weird. I wasn't expecting. That whole thing played out while we were moving around, and it left me behind. Hey, you joik. Just one more thing to be mean about in this room. But yeah, that area, not worth getting to, but it makes it seem like you should be able to like quickly take off your iron boots and roll off this thing or something to get over there. But even then, you have to get onto that little net to get up, and it's just not a fun time and not worth it for only a handful of rupees. So we're leaving it, and we're never coming back for it. It feels weird to leave a chest, but at the same time, like I mentioned, not really worth it. Now there's a few of these guys hiding around, and we can snipe some of them from where we're at before they get us, but at the same time, we gotta be a little cautious because there's more down there, and now they can see us. Hurry. Uh-oh, look out. Get him. Luckily, only one arrow. Jeez. I was going to say one arrow is enough to take them out. One arrow is enough to take two of them out as well, because they both got hit by that. All right. And this is it, guys. One last wave of baddies before we head to the boss. Thank you for watching again, sticking with me. And surprise, it's a ton of Bulblin. But we can restock our arrows before the fight, so let's just take them all out. That one's like, do I have to go? I guess so. They're all dead. It's up to me. Oh, nice try, buddy. Here's the big boss door, and there are some, pots and stuff over to the side here. One of the, I think earlier I did miss the side area where that chest was. There is a little side area where you can get another fairy, but I don't need an extra fairy. There's just a bunch of like pots over to the side where you land on that bridge from the magnet. I almost wanted to shoot this for some reason, but we got the key. We don't need to shoot it with an arrow. I'm so used to using the bow. But yeah, if you do need a fairy, you can grab one from back there in the previous room. But we're good. We've got a fairy and some nasty soup. So we're set. I still have that nasty soup, even though I don't want to drink it. All right, guys. Creepy boss time. This guy was in the big hype trailer for Twilight Princess when it originally came out. I remember seeing this and being like, whoa, things are getting serious now. Look at this boss. He's so scary. He is pretty creepy still, but he's not too tough. He's a life lesson, though, because he teaches us something, that you shouldn't have the Eye of Sauron on your forehead. Another connection that reminds me of Lord of the Rings. I'm sure that was a big influence on this and many other Zelda games. But yeah, he's got that gem, and you know what we do with eyes in this world. We hit him. We shoot him with an arrow or a slingshot or something. All right. He's a little mad that he's chained up, and he doesn't want to stay that way. This is the boss of the Goron Mines, Fyrus, the Twilit Igniter, Twilit Igniter, however you want to say that. So yeah, he's got this big thing on his head, and he's angry, so we want to stay away from him, because those chains can do some damage, but if we can hone in on him and hit him, there we go. Just wait for him to fall. Put on our iron boots and grab one of these if we're quick enough. There it is. Now we just hold on to this, and what goes up must come down. I guess he stood up, so he has to fall. It's a life lesson that you shouldn't walk around with your shoes untied. I remember back in elementary school, this one kid, Jason Funderburker, he was such a jerk. My shoes were untied one day, and he shot me in the forehead with an arrow, and then he grabbed my shoelaces and pulled me down. No, that didn't happen, but this is a good lesson not to leave yourself open with things that little links can grab onto and make your life rough. Here we go. There we go. I love that this is it's kind of funny that we're fighting this giant beast by tripping him up, but it has this cool factor of being able to use the not only the item that we got from this dungeon, but we're using the iron boots as well. So it's a nice combo factor, and this should be the last one here. He can break these pillars, I believe, but we're not gonna give him a chance. I'm just gonna hit him. Look at those chains flaring out, looking all cool. Hey, buddy. Here he comes. Oh, no. There we go. That was close. Almost didn't grab it in time, or hit it. Oh, no, I'm on fire. That's not good. Give me those chains. And got it. Pull him down one last time. Trip this big guy up. And I'm gonna feel real bad when this is over, because there's another element to this boss that we haven't talked about. Here we go. The elders warned us. Please don't kill this giant beast, because it might just be someone we need. See ya, buddy. Fyrus is no more. Shoulda put, a band-aid over that or something to block it off. He's done. What? Link's like, my eyes. And from that day on, Link was blinded, but it was worth it, because we got a heart container and we took down our second big boss. Thank you guys for watching. Link puts his sword away all cool, but lost another hat to stabbing. And it's our second fused shadow as well. It looks like it would be a giant black hole, or like it gets all quiet, just explodes. Here we are. Midna's gonna be real happy about this. How you doing, little guy? Well done. Now we have 2 fused shadows. You've been very helpful so far, so as a reward, I'll tell you an interesting story. Zant. That's it. He's the name of the King of Darkness who cast this pall of shadows over your world. He's very strong. You'd be nothing to him in your current state. You're kind of a weakling. But Zant will never be my king. I didn't vote for him. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda is much better. It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess. A carefree youth, a life of luxury. How does that teach duty? Midna might be a little bit of a self-hater. But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her the circumstances of her life. She never chose it, after all, and I would never wish harm on her. No, as long as I can get my hands on the fused shadows, I'll be just fine. Okay, she's gonna help us out. Well, just one more left, shall we? And you can see Fyrus. Oh no, Fyrus. I didn't mean to, he's Fyrus no more, and now I feel bad, but he'll be okay. Let's grab our heart container and get another on our life meter, and then we'll talk to this guy. How you doing with that crazy flat top pompadour? He's their leader. It's the patriarch that we've heard so much about, Darbus.
What am I doing here? My head, it aches.
He's doing all right. We didn't kill him.
So much pain. I cannot remember anything.
You'll be okay. Just, don't tell anyone that I beat you up. Want to go outside? Are you all done here? We're done. That's it. Another dungeon down, and only one more. But you guys probably know how Zelda games work. There's not only 3 dungeons in this entire game. We got plenty more ahead. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to have a cutscene to finish off here. And, nope, we don't want to save yet. We're going to make sure that everything's all right. We save it, and then Zant shows up, and he takes care of us single-handedly. We're no match for him yet. No, he's waiting for us later on. Heroic Link. Oh, no. It's one of these spring spirits again. North of here, across the plain, and past the great stone bridge, in the lands guarded by the spirit Lanayru, you shall find one who you seek. Finally, we can get back our gal, Hylian. She's still missing, if we didn't forget. She's been gone for quite a while. I hope she's not, assimilated into the Bulblin army. Link. Oh, Colin's better, sort of. Shouldn't be walking, little guy. Get up there and have them dab your forehead with washcloths. Hylian. She'll be okay. You've got to save Hylian. It would be really funny to find her, on the back of a Bulbo boar, shooting arrows. These monsters left me with the other kids, but they must have taken her somewhere else. Whenever I thought I couldn't go on, I would think of you and Ilya and hold on, Link. You're strong, little guy. It's okay. Even if you couldn't handle even being carried by an enemy. See, I'm fine now. You're all right. Just need a sword and put you to use. He'll protect this village while I'm gone, and we'll keep adventuring. Remember what I told you back in Ordon, Link? Can I see your slingshot? No. When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, Link. And then it shows a flashback of when we hit him with a rock. So you don't have to worry about me anymore. Go help Ilya. Leave the children to me. I'll watch over them, I swear it. They're never going home, though. I do not let their fates trouble you. Go to those who need you. All right. I won't worry about them. In Hyrule, countless tales are told of the ancient hero, and your deeds bring them all to mind. Even though I didn't see them, I'm just trusting that you did good. May the graces of the great goddesses who shaped Hyrule bear you on your way. They're all bowing. How respectful. Even those little scruffly forest children. Look up to Link now even more, because we've saved another area. All right. Thanks again, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time for more Twilight Princess HD. Goodbye.